So before I start this video, I want to just give a disclaimer that I am in no way, shape, or form a professional Warframe player. As a matter of fact, I just started playing about 3 days ago, and I want to give you guys my impressions on the introduction to the game. I've had a lot of people helping me that have had, 2 to 3 or even 4 years of experience, and I want to kind of give you guys who have just recently gotten a little bit of interest into this game kind of the intro of what the game's about and how you're going to progress. Because when I first started playing Warframe, one of the biggest issues that I had was that I really wasn't sure what I was progressing towards. I felt like the combat was fantastic, everything felt really fun, the missions felt great, but I never really knew what I was trying to get, because playing games like The Division, Destiny, Borderlands, Diablo, like all of those games are based around mostly getting drops and then also crafting. But mostly for getting drops. And this game is actually not like that at all. This game is entirely crafting. So I want to give you guys kind of an idea of what you should be doing when you first start playing the game, what has helped me, and kind of how long it takes to craft these things. So I've recently been going for a Warframe named Ivara. This is one of the, I think it's, somebody said, the top 2 hardest Warframes to grind for, and I wanted to get an idea of how easy or how hard it was to grind for a character that you would have to pay for if you wanted to just buy it up front. And honestly, I think I'm probably about 5 to 6 hours into grinding for Ivara, and I'm almost done with her. I have all the blueprint parts, I have her blueprint, and then I have the 3 parts that you need, and I've already crafted 2 of those parts. So all I need to do is get a few more of the, I think it's nitrane extract, and I can start making that 3rd piece, and I can take the 3 pieces together and build my Warframe. So it hasn't been that hard. Obviously, I've had a lot of help from my viewers trying to run me through like the higher level spy missions and stuff like that. But I can honestly say that the amount of time that it takes to put into the things that you want are kind of what make this game so fun, in my opinion. So when you first start playing the game, you notice that you're really not progressing as much as you would think as far as loot goes, right? Most of the things that you're going to be getting in the beginning and throughout the entire game are mods, which you can eventually upgrade once you get enough endo, I believe it takes, to craft them into higher versions of that mod. And you have a certain amount of slots on your Warframe and on your weapons that you can put those mods into. So that's going to be how you start to level up. Once your character starts leveling up, you get more capacity slots, and thus you're going to be getting more strong. But like, if you're new, you're not really going to know too much about that. So what you need to know about Warframe is that it is a looter shooter slash, RPG. But the loot that you're going to be getting is through materials, not items. And that was one of the hardest things I had to grasp when I first started playing the game, because if you notice, you get a lot of materials, but you don't really know what those materials are for, because in order to know what those materials are for, you need to get the blueprints, which are the ultimate item that you're going to be farming for. Blueprints are everything in Warframe. If you want to craft a certain Warframe, you need a blueprint. If you want to craft a certain weapon, you need a blueprint. If you want to craft a certain melee weapon, or, anything, whatever it may be, ship, etc., you need to craft everything. And that's how they kind of put you up to this time sink. But as big of a time sink as Warframe has been, I have been enjoying every single second of it. Now, Warframe isn't going to be for everyone. There are and when I say a lot, I mean every single part of this game is grindy. You're always grinding for certain materials to create the things that you want. And as most of the Warframe community says, the ultimate end game is fashion frame, because the cosmetics and the amount of customization you have in this game is more than I've ever seen in any video game. There's thousands of different colors that you can change each individual part of your Warframe. You can change the color of your ship, you can change your ship, you can decorate the interior of your ship, which I thought was amazing. I had a viewer of mine send me an Ivara bobblehead that I was like, oh, that's really awesome. What can I do with that? And they're like, put it in your ship. And I'm like, there's no way that I could put this down in my ship to see it every time I log in. And then all of a sudden I, you know, went to decorations, I equipped it, and then you could put it anywhere in your ship. And to have like trophies like that, and to be able to display gifts from either friends or people that you would play with, or in my case, viewers that watch and support my stream, I just thought that that bit of customization was absolutely phenomenal. And once you go in and you start seeing all the different skins that the characters have, it's unreal the amount of customization this game has. And that really is ultimately what you're doing. The end game goal is to make your character look as cool as possible and also just have fun with it. You know, I've been playing with a lot of people that have been helping me out that are completely maxed out and have nothing to gain from it, but they just get the pure enjoyment out of helping me learn the game. And the Warframe community has honestly been one of the most welcoming and helpful communities that I've ever had the pleasure to come in contact with. So I absolutely love Warframe, and I think if you guys have ever liked any type of looters, and even if you haven't tried that many, I think Warframe is a great place to start. Even though it is a grind and a huge time sink, it is free to play, and you can get everything in the game, as far as I know, completely free if you put the time and effort into it. So for me, this game is perfect because I was looking for a game that I could actually sink my time into. I love Battle Royale games, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that Battle Royale games are enjoyable when you have to grind them, you know, 8-9 hours a day. Having Warframe in my rotation of games is going to make me just that much more willing to try different games and be able to play like battle royales without getting completely burnt out. So I just wanted to give you guys a small introduction. This is in no way, shape, or form professional advice. I'm just giving advice from a new player. I know when I'm a new player at things, sometimes the best advice you can get are from other new players who have gone through or experienced things that you're about to experience. So I wanted to give my opinions on that. I wanted to thank everyone for so much support in my last Warframe video. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Let me know in the comment section below if you want to see more. I should be building Ivara in the next couple of days, which I would love to do some videos about and talk to you guys maybe how I got her so fast. Obviously, like I said, I had a lot of help from viewers, but I think there's some easy ways to kind of explain and kind of abide your time so that you stay efficient. I think the thing about Warframe is about staying efficient. If you sit there and you grind for a blueprint and then you do nothing for the next 24 hours and wait for that blueprint to finish, you're not being efficient. You can be efficient in other ways and get 3, 4, even 5 things, you know, going at once, and that way you are ultimately like ranking up your mastery rank and getting more things done. And it's just all time management. This game is entirely time management. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop the video a like. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I will let the rest of this survival mission go, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, take care, everybody.
Additional life support has arrived. extraction. The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work.